End of an era, boys.
Yep.
First and last photo on the infield at Archfield. Oh no, tell a lie. I've been on the podium a couple of times. Never won. We've had a couple of podiums. Be sad to see it go. Hopefully we can get another track out here soon.
Last Archfield race ever.
Yeah.
Bit of a sad day.
Sad day, alright.
Yeah. What I mean, how many seasons have we had here?
I think this is my fifth season, yeah, so fifth season racing. So, which the first season I didn't race here, so I've only raced here 4 seasons.
Yeah.
I only raced up north. Yeah, very sad. Like we haven't won a feature race here. Like that's how hard it is to win a feature race at Archfield.
Yeah.
With the competition that we've got, like it's just
The calibre of racing here is pretty awesome.
so it's tonight or no night. So
Hopefully we can beat that fourth place streak.
Yeah, I think this year fourth. We've had a fourth every time we've raced here. Maybe a DNF well, fourth has been our best result this year. Anyway, but, very sad.
Yeah.
Very, very sad. I think there's a lot of people kicking around here that you see a few tears in everyone's eyes, knowing that it's the last time they get to drive through the pit.
Yeah, it's definitely a different vibe here, I think.
Yeah.
Can you remember one of your favourite memories here at Archfield? It's a hard one.
It is a hard one. Like obviously, any time you're on the podium, that's a favourite memory. I can tell you my worst memory. When
go for it.
I come around the corner and I remember Lewis Gamble was tangled up with somebody in turn 2 and 3.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
As I just did not, the way that the bars in the car where I turned into the corner, didn't see him, got on the brakes and literally dragged the left front across the concrete gutter and then scooped up Lewis on top of my roof and it tore the roof off the car.
Yeah.
That was my that's
one of the most outstanding memories. Not the best memory, but
memory,
outstanding.
Outstanding. So
Yeah.
no, we've had our fair share of highs and lows here. But,
Yeah.
Very sad to see it. Very sad to see it go.
That's it. And what do you think? What would it mean to have a city track open up in place of Archfield?
I mean,
for AM cars especially.
Well, it doesn't matter what class it is. I think it's essential for Speedway and
sport in general.
For sport in general. But I think it's it's essential that they need a track in Brisbane. You can't not have a track. I mean, look at the crowd. It's nearly sold out tonight. Sold out the complete Speedway tomorrow night. Like, there's a calling there for it clearly. So hopefully, I mean, look, I don't know how it all works or whatever. Either someone's got to privately own a track, which requires millions of dollars, or the government needs to come on board and support that. So don't know. I think hopefully we can all rally together and get something going again soon. But
oh well, hopefully we can go out with a bang and the good kind. So knock on wood.
Not bad kind. We haven't had much luck lately with engines, so hopefully we'll.
So you think you've got that rocker arm issue sorted? You're working all last weekend on it.
Yeah. I think. I don't know. I thought I had it fixed last time, and then the time before that. So we've had changed our approach to fixing it this time around. So
anyway,
we'll see how we go.
Oh, got a good crew here to support you, so it should be a good night.
Yep. Looking forward.
All right, I'll let you get ready. So we have Blanchy here of the 24 machine. tell me a little bit about your feelings around your last race here at Archerfield Speedway.
Bittersweet, I suppose. You know, I feel more sorry for the guys losing their home track. It's a great place for me to visit. Just one of them, lucky enough to live in the middle of tracks. Lismore, Grafton, Brisbane, another one of my home tracks. Toowoomba. So, but this place is a really good run for me up the highway and a run home. And I love the place, but I hate the place. It's a real tough track to get right. Some nights easy to shine, but easy to fail here too. Yeah, no place to hide.
Yeah, that's it. The calibre of competition is pretty hot here.
Yeah,
so.
And that's another reason I'm up here. You know, you're only good as the people you race.
Yeah.
The guys up here are next level. So, and it shows on our podiums and whatnot. And we go away to the other state titles and we're on. You know, like it's good. And these guys are as fast as anybody in Australia. So
that's it.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of podiums, I mean, can you tell me one of your favourite memories? I think I can
look, everybody sort of knows. I think your biggest win here would have to be my Queensland title.
Yeah.
The first one, my maiden one in the new car.
Yeah.
Very emotional night. You know, Toowoomba we run third. Yeah. Come back down here and wailed the win. So, and then went on to carry it on for 3 years, like 3 seasons. How lucky was that? Good being number one, but I love my 24, and it'll be sad.
Yeah.
Driving out of here tonight for the last time. Bigger and better things next season, but unfortunately, I'd love to hope and see if something eventuates for the Brisbane people. Archerfield, wherever the hell it ends up. But wherever the racing is, we'll be there, and we love it.
That's it. There's some very special memories here, I'm sure. So, I hope you have a good night, and thanks for the chat.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you, and thank you for what you do again. Yeah, it great promotes our sport and our class as big as ever, and building on it. Yeah, congratulations to you too.
Thanks. All right, so we have Steve Price of the Q1 car, of course. Steve, tell me a little bit about your thoughts going into the last Archerfield race.
That's a sad day. It really is, because I've been racing here since 1988, and before that, when it first opened here, the first day I was here, my dad was racing. Before that, my dad used to race here, the old Archerfield track.
Jeez.
So he's been racing, he's 80 years old, and this is his 59th year. I've just been down there and just watched him have a race then. So, and he got second in that, so he still goes all right for an old fella.
That's amazing.
But it's just there's just so many memories. It's I can't pinpoint one or the other, but there's just
lots of
way too many memories to. Just the camaraderie with all the grades, back in the bomber days, the modified sedans, and now AMCO. The camaraderie between everybody is just unreal.
Yeah.
And I don't think you get that in many other sports at all. So Speedway family is a good family.
Absolutely. I can definitely attest to that. And we've got such a good crew here that hangs out at Archerfield every race meet. And the quality and calibre of racing is just unbelievable. So
exactly.
It's going to be sad to say
everybody's
goodbye.
Walking around saying they're going to win it or bin it tonight, but we'll get on the racetrack and we'll race hard and fair and clean. But nobody wants to bin their cars or anything like that. So
that's it.
At the end of the day, it's still only a race.
Yeah.
It's a hobby. We don't do it for money or prestige or anything like that. We just do it because we love it.
And I think that's such a big difference with the AM car, that you can really tell the camaraderie there. So I mean, tell me, do you have a standout memory? I know with all of the years and the generations, it would be so hard to pick, but or at least in the AM car,
like I say, there's just way too many. Like, anytime you can win here in Brisbane against the calibre of drivers we got here,
it's a good weekend,
it's a special night. So, and I've been lucky enough to do that a fair few times. And same back in the modified sedans. Like, we pretty much dominated this racetrack in modifieds for a few years there. And back in the bomber days, same thing. The good thing back in the early days, we'd race on the Friday night and we'd be handicapped. So some races I was handicapped 320 metres, so I was virtually starting in front of the pole car.
Oh, right.
And we sort of got our way around that, we'd make sure we completed a full lap and then we'd spin out.
Yeah.
That'd bring the whole field together, so
Bring
you
it
still
back
start
together,
last.
yeah.
So but
Good
Bill
memories.
Goods back in the day caught on to that. If we spun out, he put us on the infield, so
Yeah,
we had to stop doing that.
Yeah.
But just memories like that, you know, like
Yeah.
they were just fun.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. You would have seen some changes and a lot come and go, but
yeah, it really is unbelievable. Like the pits back in the old days were a lot better than what they are now.
yeah, right.
And
They've been well loved.
yeah, like we didn't used to bring our road cars and trailers, and we'd park them out where the sprint cars park these days.
Yeah.
We park our cars and drive our cars into the pits.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
So yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So that was back in the early days, you
Yeah,
know, like
right.
in the late 80s, early 90s.
Wow. That's amazing.
But yeah, no, I just love it. We're all going to miss it, but at the end of the day, life goes on, and we can only hope that the Queensland government or somebody will come up with something and build us another regional speedway here in Brisbane, because it really needs it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And every capital city needs it. Like Adelaide's in the same boat as what we're going to be in.
Yeah.
So they don't have a main track there. The Murray Bridge is the closest one to Adelaide.
Yeah.
So, but Sydney got lucky with the government down there,
Yeah.
and they've got a new one. When Claremont and Perth closed down, they built the new one at Kawana there.
Yeah.
So we just need our
Hopefully.
government to step up and
Hopefully support
build
the
a
sport.
speedway.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, we can only hope. Oh, well, good luck tonight. Thanks for the chat, and it's
Thank
a
you
sad
very much.
day,
This is
but
Tomkins.
thank you.
Thanks, Darren.
All right, we have Mick Denning of the Q10 car. Mick, I know it's a very somber day in the pits, very somber kind of vibe here at the moment, but how do you feel about going into your last ever race at Archerfield?
Good to have the opportunity to get out here on a Friday night. So being a work week, had a good opportunity to get out here. But yeah, a bit of a sad one being the local track. So bit of a sometimes a love-hate relationship with the track.
Yeah.
But no, I've had some really good battles out here. Especially with Nathan, even Scotty and a few other others. Like always a good time out here, and be sadly missed being a local track here. So closest to home, but
that's it. Yeah,
different.
I know. There's plenty of memories. I know you and Nathan have had some epic battles around this track, so it'll be sad to see it go. I mean, how many seasons have you raced at Archerfield?
I think this is my 5th. So started out here, ended up getting the chance to be in a mechanic race at the end of a season.
Yep.
Then we ended up purchasing a car and going from there. So it's been cool. It is where I started. So always worked on and never driven them until now. But it's cool to start and finish, I guess, in this bit. But it's going to be a strange season next season.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, can you identify any sort of key memories that stick out at you? It's hard to pick one. I know it's been so bloody many.
I did win my first heat race here.
Okay.
So that was cool.
Yeah.
Won a B main, not so impressive, but that was probably my first win, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've been up close to the podium, but never stepped on the step here. So something we'd like to change tonight. But
I know. I mean, well,
as everyone does.
That's it. I mean, the calibre of racing at Archerfield is something that I think is known everywhere now.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this is the top. You know, like everyone that rocks up week in, week out are the guys you want to beat week in, week out. Are the top of the class. So the Australian champions and all the rest of it are pretty much here.
Absolutely.
And they've got won titles, and it's to get in the top 10 here is hard.
Yeah.
So if you can get in the top 5 or even a podium, you're doing really, really well. So
that's it. If you want to be the best, you got to race the best.
That's exactly right. It pushes you. So
yeah. And what do you think? I mean, with Archerfield closing down, what do you think it would mean for maybe another city-based track to open up for the sport and AMCARs?
I think it'd be massive. I think travel also, with the price of everything at the moment, travel's going to hurt a lot of people that race. It's easy to drive 40 minutes down the road. You drive a couple of hours. I mean, it also helps a lot of the tracks out there, country tracks, but some of the budget races are going to struggle to find time and money to get to those other tracks. So
definitely,
like to have a track locally here would be amazing again. But I think it's going to take a bit of work.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh well, good luck. I hope everything goes well tonight, and it'll be sad rolling out for the last time.
It will be.
It's been some good memories.
It has been some good memories, but hopefully we'll keep it straight.
Yeah.
Finish the night well.
That's
some
it.
good battles.
Thanks, Mick.
All right, thank you.
All right. Heats have been drawn. Nathan is starting out a P8. A good number of cars here today. Okay, so power stance. Got the trusty bucket. It is packed here tonight. I mean, we knew it would be, but this is just next level. First heat of the last race. Gridded up, ready to go. Second heat's just behind them. And there's a massive crowd. Pricey, Stoey, Graham Holland, Mick Denning, and Nathan home in 5th. That's good.
You are just carpeting, hey, like absolutely carpeting.
How was that?
About 100 cubic inches short. That's how that was.
You did well. P5 for the first heat.
Was that up to 5th, was it?
Yeah. Once you got around that car, you were good.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's all right. We'll see what the second heat brings and take it from there. Hopefully, starting up front.
Front row, yeah.
How did the car feel after?
Yeah, felt good. I might just have a listen to that engine. I don't know. Sounded a bit. Well, I felt a bit fluttery, but
okay.
we'll see what. Yeah. See what we go.
Alrighty, Scotty Hitchcock, Q92. It's the last ever race at Archfield for you as well tonight. How do you feel?
Mixed emotions. Yeah, it's I'm trying not to think too much of it.
Yeah.
It's been closing for 15 years now, so I'm sort of hoping it might be some miracle, but
Yeah, it's like the carpet court sale.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I mean, what are some key memories that you've had at this track?
Well, I've been coming here since I was 2 weeks old. My dad raced modified production for a lot of years, and
Oh,
until I
wow.
was about 15.
Right.
Yeah, and then we put another seat in it and went bomber racing for a few years just to try to sell it, and yeah, went passenger with him for a couple of years, and yeah, just got a feel for it. And,
So you jump in?
yeah,
And is this your dad and the bomber racing in there?
it's all saloon cars and modified production cars.
So there's been quite a history for you guys here at Archfield over the years.
Yeah, we've. I certainly haven't stamped a mark like the old man did. He sort of won quite a few races here, but I haven't been. I seem to can't get past being the bridesmaid.
I mean, it's the calibre of racing at Brisbane is
and because
just...
it's just so intense. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have the budget of most guys, so you know, I pride myself on the presentation of the car, but
Absolutely.
my budget's next to nothing, and so I do the best I can with what I got. So.
Yeah. And we do it because we love it, right?
That's
We're
right.
not racing for cattle stations, but...
And all my mates, like these are all my mates. You know,
Yeah.
like we're all got something in common.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm retiring. We'll go and race somewhere else. But
Yeah.
it is a bit sad. But
Yeah, that's it. It's been such a time catching up with everybody at Archfield, knowing that, you know, the same people are going to be here every race meet. So it'll be sad to see it go, definitely.
yeah, I've just got a bit older and a bit fatter and a bit slower but, over the years. But
Don't be too hard on yourself.
that's all right. We'll just go and race somewhere else and have fun somewhere else. I guess
That's it.
that's all you can do. Like
Yeah.
John and Kathy have done a great job over the years to keep it going, and
Yeah.
we appreciate everything they've done.
Yeah.
And they've always been good anchors. So
Yeah. We've been treated really well here.
yeah, definitely say thanks to those guys, because we wouldn't have had a speedway for as long as we've had.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely. Yeah. Oh well, thanks for the chat and good luck tonight. Hope you have a good night.
Thanks, Bree.
Thanks, Scotty. All right, we have Steve Potts here. It's the last ever race at Archfield. Bit of a sad one, I guess. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it is a bit sad. I mean, I've been racing here for 23 or 24 years now. So, and I've been coming here since the early 90s. So,
Gosh.
it is a bit sad. But at the end of the day, I guess that's progress, even though it sucks sometimes. But
Yeah.
it's a bit of a shame. Although it's not totally unexpected. It's been on borrowed time for a little while now. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, going back all of those years, back to the early 90s, you've had a lot of history here and, you know, been a pivotal part of AM cars, especially at Archerfield. Can you pick out some of those key memories? I'm sure it would be difficult trying to dig through them all.
Look, it's been heaps. I mean, anytime you win a feature race, it's always special because it's such a hard category, as most
Absolutely.
speedway categories are. They're hard to win.
Yeah.
We've won a fair few races over the years, and but just the sheer joy I felt when I first started, like just being able to get out there and you know, we were hopeless for a long time, and but just that, and look, sometimes in later times when we get more competitive and stuff, sometimes I think we lose that sheer reason and enjoyment of why we started in the first place. So I've tried to sort of bring that back a little bit in the last couple of seasons and get back to sort of you know, just that pure enjoyment as opposed to worrying about whether you're going to win a race or that sort of thing. But look, feature races, I've seen some great things here. The Todd Wanless winning the Australian Sprint Car title in 1996 was the first Queenslander ever to win it, and that was a pretty special night.
Yeah, right.
Always remember that night. That joint was absolutely packed, couldn't fit another person in here. And,
Wow.
there's been so many of them. You know, my family, we've all grown up here. Like my kids have grown up here. Like a lot of families have. We've all, you know, spent a long time here. But look, I used to really enjoy watching Donny Shots race.
Yeah.
That year when he lapped the whole field was pretty special. So there's been a lot.
Yeah.
But every Saturday night here is awesome.
I know.
Every time we get to race, it's just awesome. So.
It never fails to disappoint. I mean, like you said, the quality of racing is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
how do you think Sam's feeling about it? Obviously, being the Queensland rep for MCARs here, I mean, you guys have been a big key part of our place here at Archerfield. How is she handling it?
Oh yeah, no, she's all right. I mean, we've sort of spoken about it a little bit. I think what we're going to miss the most is just the friendships that we've made and the sort of speedway community here at Archerfield. You know, John and Kathy Kelly and all the people that work here, and the girls work here as well. Help John and Kathy out where they can, and
the whole family's involved.
Yeah, so it's sort of it's a bit sad because with just all those relationships you build over the years, and hopefully it doesn't disperse too much. Hopefully, we've all got tracks to race at still, so that's the main thing.
Yeah.
It's not as though we don't have anywhere to race, but having your own local track is going to be a bit sad.
That's it. I think it's just seeing those same faces, those regular faces, catching up with the same people every weekend. It's always a good time at Archerfield. So
absolutely, and you just get to know other people in other classes that have raced here a long time, and so that side of it's going to be a bit different next season, because that sort of side of things, even just having a barbecue afterwards and a couple of beers and stuff like that, it's all those little things that when we're travelling, we're not going to won't be doing those, because you sort of, everyone wants to get on the road and get home again. So, but anyway, it is what it is, and we just it's got to move on, don't we?
That's it. I mean, speaking of moving on, what do you think the future of Speedway in Brisbane looks like? What would it mean for another track to sort of open up in the heart of Brisbane?
Yeah, I think it's really important. I'm not sure where any of that's at. I don't really know. You hear a lot of stories, but just don't get the impression that governments are that keen. I mean, we've got the Olympics coming up. I mean, the political side of things, who knows what they're thinking, whether there's any thoughts about. I just don't think governments understand what Speedway brings financially to the local community. I really just don't think they know, and so they probably don't have an appreciation of when a place like this closes down,
what impact it has.
What impact it's going to have. So maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but sometimes I just don't know whether us average people on the street have a voice anymore with our local government and our government representatives. So who knows? Hopefully, fingers crossed, our governing body is working hard behind the scenes, and hopefully something's in the wings. I don't think there's going to be anything for a good little while, 2 to 5 years, if anything's going to happen. I would have thought, but we'll just have to wait and see. Fingers crossed.
That's it. All we can do is enjoy tonight, and good luck.
Thank you.
I wish you all the best.
It's going to be a tough night tonight. I think everyone wants to win it.
I think so. Everyone's chomping at the bit. So
anyway, we'll just go out and do what we do and see where we finish up.
That's it.
Thanks.
Good luck, and thanks for everything that you guys have done for us at Archerfield. Really, honestly, really appreciate it.
No problems at all. We enjoy doing it. So.
Awesome.
Right. Thanks, Bree.
Thanks.
Cheers.
All right, we have Maverick Dak of the Q29 car and Daxon Racing. It is your last ever Archerfield race. How do you feel about it?
It's up and down. It's happy memories here, but it is sad too. It's actually my last MCAR race too.
Oh, really? Wow.
Got my little bubby at home now, so I've got to spend more time there. But
congratulations.
But no, overall, honestly, Archerfield's like my home track and everything, so it is really sad, honestly. But probably it's hard to put it in words, really. It really is. But
I bet. Mixed emotions for sure.
Some good memories from it would probably be before I raced in the M cars and the Bombers and managed to win a couple of heat races. So at least I can come away from it saying I've won some feature races at Archerfield. But probably by far the best memory would be when me and Mum raced and we got a 1-2.
Oh, really?
And the Bombers.
Oh, wow.
That's probably the best one.
So obviously runs in the family. How many years have you been racing at Archerfield? Not just in M cars,
I think this is the 5th or 6th year in Speedway. So when didn't do anything before that, just dreamt of it. It's good.
Finally bit the bullet and jumped in a car.
That's it. Well, when me and Dad created Daxon, we finally got an opportunity to do it. So we ran with it. So loved every minute of it. So,
good.
Especially the M car guys. the amount of help we got when we first started was massive.
Yeah.
Helped out a lot.
Yeah,
So,
we got a good little community here, and I think that's what a lot of people are saying they're going to miss the most, you know, seeing those same faces every time here.
that's it.
It's going to be
exactly
sad to
right,
see it come to an end.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a few sore eyes tomorrow night after it. But
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, no, pretty happy that we actually get to race on the last one too.
Yeah.
That means a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Hang up the suit with a bang, huh?
Yes,
Oh.
that's it. But who knows? A few years from now, I'll get my little one into something, and
That's it. Get them into juniors. I mean, it tends
few
to
years to
run in
go,
the blood, so.
that's exactly right. So,
Oh.
looking forward to it.
Well, enjoy tonight. Thanks for the chat, and
No worries.
yeah, hopefully we go out with a bang.
That's
With a good
it.
night.
Hopefully not too big of a bang.
Yeah.
Nice and clean, but
That's
yeah,
it.
that's exactly right.
Awesome. Oh, thanks, Maverick, and yeah, congratulations again on the little one.
Thank you.
Cheers. What's that?
I got cleaned up on the way through.
The whole crew working? Except Maddie? No. No, he's working. Getting the money shots.
I used to have another bend in it about there, so I might have to get a shift.
Just a hammer and just smack it over the edge.
Yeah, true.
Very technical stuff.
Yeah. Looks like it's on the right angle.
Alright, so we have the second round of heats for the night, with Nathan starting out of P8 in his last heat, 42 staying at the back. He's off of pole for this one, so wish us luck. Should be a good one. How are you feeling about the second heat, starting off pole?
Next question.
Have you made any changes to the car?
Nah, I think the track will, it'll continue to come to us, so I'll just leave it how it is and see how it goes. I'm just watching it up on the big screen.
It's actually good.
It's actually,
being
yeah,
up
it's
here.
actually awesome. You actually see, well, you can't exactly see what the tracks do, but you get a rough idea of where people are running.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Cool.
See, there's a few fast guys behind us in the heat, so we'll see how.
Hold it up there.
See how, hopefully it holds up for 8 laps.
You good? You've been a pest.
Yeah.
As always.
It's my job.
Yeah, dad
Join all my
duties.
kids.
And help.
Exactly.
Well, mud scraper duties tonight, thank you very much.
Digging mud.
Alright, so the third heat for AmCars is out on the track now, and Nathan is starting off pole for his second heat.
just good, you know, proud of the team. Yeah, good to get a heat race win. Big thanks to John and Kathy Kelly for everything they've done. Yeah, big thanks to all the support crew. And big thanks to you guys as the commentators. It's, yeah, we're going to miss you guys. Thanks, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, buddy! How was that? Car's okay? First off.
Yeah, I think so. I will pull that tab cover off and have a look, but
Tell me about it. You happy?
yeah, I mean the car's going good.
That was awesome. That was so good. You
I
drove
could feel
so
him there.
well. Yeah, I know. He was sticking his nose in a couple of times, but in the end had nothing for you. It was good.
Yeah, turned out good.
That's
Good to get a
awesome.
win.
Yeah, good to get a win on the last night.
So that might even put us
Yeah.
top 5 or 6 or something, you know.
Yeah, she'll put us up there. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
hopefully the track stays similar to I mean it is still grippy and it's still hooked up. Like I think I was probably holding him up more than anything, just holding my line, but yeah, if you can get out in front and
That's
hold
it.
it there,
Get out in front and stay in front. I mean, coming first is all about playing the defense, isn't it?
yeah.
You're not
That's it.
racing anybody
Yeah.
else but yourself. So,
Yeah.
well done.
No, the car felt really good.
That's awesome.
Really good. So.
Very happy for you. That's
Yeah.
so good. So what are you having a look at?
Just having a look. It's still not
quite getting the...
not getting the oil that it needs, but
What are you thinking?
all you do is run it again.
Hope for the best.
Hope for the best.
It's not as bad as you thought.
Wow. That's all you can do, run it again.
Certainly don't have 2 days of time up his sleeve like last weekend, so
Very hot. 3 out of a 308 as well, by the way.
out of a 308.
People watching the video will get it.
What are they doing?
I don't know. There's a lot of rattle stuff going on,
Do you feel weird sitting here doing nothing?
What do you mean do? Hey, I had the bloody tappet cover off before I was checking valve clearances, but I don't know. Oh, there's one of those Milwaukee jackets you want. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm...
Go and hit him up and see if you can
Test it.
test it out.
Well, I don't need to test it. I just know I want one.
It's got a heater in it, I want it.
Yeah, if it's
It's going to keep me warm and snuggly in Lismore. I want it. So no gear change for you?
No, I don't think so.
Nah.
I don't know.
Just rattle on something, mate. Just
Make it sound
Let's do a couple of ooga doogas around here. Just make it look like I'm doing something. Yeah,
Just make it look like you're changing something.
something. Do something. Anything. Actually, I'll go and do tear offs. That's what I'll do.
I'm gonna go faster.
Yeah. I'll sweep the tail out.
It's like one of those toy cars. If I wind it hard enough, it'll go faster.
Wind the rubber bands up.
Alright, Reevesy, N98, what are your feelings around the last race at Archfield? You've just completed Heat 1.
Yeah, I went pretty good in Heat 1. It was all fun, and the car was actually handling better and didn't graft, and so that's the main thing.
Yeah.
I just probably wouldn't have come to the meeting except being the last one ever, and I don't end up doing the last one ever in Sydney as well by accident.
Yeah,
so that
right.
was quite sort of a it's not a good accomplishment to have, but I suppose it's one to have. So.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's a bit of bittersweet sort of night, I guess.
Yeah.
What are your key standout highlights here at Archerfield?
Well, probably the biggest highlights we had was back in the day I used to race street stocks, RSA street stocks, and we used to put passenger seats in and bring the crews up and like put Charlene's hopped in the car and others hopped in the car, and just people. That was always good fun just to see people's face when they've never been in one before and got out.
Yeah, yeah, right. When was that?
That would have been probably about 10, 11 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been racing, obviously?
For about 22 years.
Jeez. Been around. And Archerfield ever since you started?
I started in juniors many years ago, and we used to always at least come up here once or twice a year. So
yeah,
I've been up here since then, at least on and off, and watching a fair bit. So
yeah, right. You would have seen some changes in that time, I guess.
Yeah, Kelly's been the promoter ever since. So
yeah.
That's probably the biggest thing. He's one of the better promoters around the country. You love him or hate him, but he's a good promoter. So.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And I mean, it's sad to see Archerfield go, but we've got a really big weekend next weekend with the 50 lapper at Lismore, and it's been turned into a memorial, and obviously being your home track, can you tell us a bit more about that one?
Yeah, well, the 50 lapper started out at the start of the year just as a race, and we lost to a really close friend of Kevin Everingham, so we decided to make it a memorial race, and it's a memorial race called M-Car Fallen. So over the years we can sort of, as people in our M-Car family, I suppose you could call, lose a pit crew or a driver or someone that's been heavily involved in M-Cars, you can dedicate that race to them and make it a thing. And we've got I think we've almost got to 30 cars now, so that'll be a huge weekend. And it's about $8,000 worth of prizes and money up for grabs. So I think that's
awesome.
the biggest prize money in M-Car history, so that's
wow, that's fantastic. Yeah. That's awesome, and it's good to see Lismore sort of back up and running after a rough trot with the floods and everything.
Yeah.
So
the promoters have been awesome down there. They can't do enough for you, and they absolutely love M-Car, so that makes life easy.
Yeah, I know we can't wait to get back there. We've had bittersweet memories there as well. Some really great nights and some really shocking nights, but we love Lismore and we can't wait to get back. And I've been warned that it's going to be cold, so you
It'll
guys
be chilly, but we're going to have there'll be some fires and that around, and you got Adam Brand to dance to the second night of the live concert, so that should be a good night.
Yeah.
It's a good way to kick the end of the season off. So.
Yeah, awesome. Oh, thanks for the chat, and we'll see you next weekend.
Yeah,
thanks.
Then you have to do it all again.
Bruce Marshall of the Q27 car. It's your last race at Archerfield ever. How do you feel about it? Probably mixed emotions?
Yeah, a little bit that way. Had a little moment in the shed the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit hard.
Yeah.
Can't believe I'm tearing up here. Yeah, we were just doing the setups and I was writing down Archerfield for the last time. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, right.
Back, so. Yeah.
Lots of memories here, huh?
You can have to turn that off.
I'll give you a second. Oh, I know we got some pretty raw emotions there. Obviously, a lot of memories attached to this place. You've got a lot of history here, starting with your dad. Can you tell me a bit more about it?
Yeah, so Dad raced at the old Archerfield track. I think he may have won one of the very last races at the old Archerfield track, which I only just remember going to that track with him.
And what year would have this been? Just
1974. I think it was the Darwin Cyclone or Brisbane Flood Appeal or something that they ran a race meeting at the old track.
Wow.
And he won that.
This is half a century ago.
Not 100% if it was the actual last race meeting here, but it was pretty close.
Yeah.
And I've been coming to this track all my life really.
Yeah.
The new version, and we raced with Dad's colours on the car. And
okay, so the significance
that's
of
the colours
the
that
red
he
and
used
yellow.
For a long time. He traditionally had yellow cars and he added the red, so I stuck with the theory and got a 2 in the number. So
I love that.
Yeah, so it's been really good.
Yeah, and
really good fun.
I mean, in all those years, I'm sure it's damn near impossible to pick a couple of highlights out of that. But could you tell us a bit of those key memories that come up for you?
I think with Dad, it was watching him win the Australian title. That was fantastic.
Very special.
For myself, it's any time we get out here and have a race, and especially if we win something, it's fabulous.
Yeah, I mean, to top
we
it
always
off.
love that. And the great competitors that are in this category. It's a tough category, and there's some good runners in there. Yeah, Nathan included. Like he's hard work some
Sticks
nights.
his nose in there.
Yeah, I know, he's a pesky thing. Don't
Gives
give
you
him
a
a
run for
share.
his
You keep
money.
him broke, won't you?
I'll try.
Yeah, good. You do that for me.
Yeah, I know. We're feeling it as well. It's, you know, coming here each and every weekend, and you know, seeing those same people rock up. It's really a camaraderie here, and the caliber of racing is next level. It's going to be hard to say goodbye, that's for sure.
Yeah, but you know, we'll be racing tournament, which I love going there, and we're picking up some races in Lismore now, and Mick and Kim are doing a great job down there. I've been I've been there a couple of times this year, and things are going to go good there. I think it's going to be great racing down there, but hopefully we get a new track here in Brisbane somewhere.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, what do you think it would mean? Obviously, there's a lot of history with the old Archerfield track, and now this one closing down as well. What do you think it means for Brisbane and the locals to have a city-based track here in Brisbane?
If we don't get something in the next few years, it probably will hurt the sports numbers.
Yeah.
That's what will happen.
Yeah.
People will just drift away because it does cost more money to travel
Yeah.
and more time too.
Yeah, that's it.
That's, you know, even if you've got money, it's still tough to give up all that precious time in your life to do all that travelling. So
yeah, absolutely.
It'll hurt the category.
Yeah.
All categories, that is.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's great for those surrounding tracks, but I think it's really going to hurt, and it's a shame because the demand's there and the audience loves it. So I mean, the track is absolutely packed tonight with spectators.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've seen Warrnambool have a sellout crowd this year. Toowoomba's had a sellout crowd, and now Archfield's got a sellout crowd.
Yeah.
So how about that?
Yeah, that's
the
it.
sport's thriving, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for your time, and sorry to catch those emotions, but it really, it shows how much, I guess, is embedded in the history here and how many memories have been made here.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I appreciate it.
And you're still making more, even
That's
tonight.
That's it. Oh, well, good luck, and we'll obviously see you around.
I'll see if I can pass Nathan around the outside in this next heat.
Stay away.
I'll have a go.
Thanks, Bruce.
All right, thank you.
All right. So I have Shane and Lee McKinnell here of the Q85 and Q76 cars, father and son duo. It is your last ever race at Archerfield tonight. What does it mean to you guys to be racing the last ever Archerfield race here?
Yeah, it's awesome for me. Obviously, it's the first time I got this car going this season
after a big off.
Yeah, rollover in Bundy last season. But so it was good to come back and at least do the last meet and to be racing with Lee is probably something special too.
That's it.
We haven't done that much over the years. We've both been doing it a while. Obviously, me a lot longer, but I don't get to race with him. So.
That's it. I mean, at least it was good to get your car back out on track, especially for such a momentous evening. How about you, Lee? I know you haven't got much of a voice tonight, but what does it mean to be racing with your dad tonight?
I've been racing for around, I think it's 14 years now. So when I was 12 years old, and so I never really got the opportunity to race with Dad and race properly. There has been times where he's raced other cars and we've been out there together, but not so fortunate to draw the same heat races all the time. And it was pretty cool to have that first heat race out there then, and come from the back and run him down just to keep him on the line.
Yeah, you soon made it not cool.
Yeah, I'm sure your dad would disagree.
No, there is a lot of memories here, and there's a lot of highlights, obviously, from Dad winning Australian titles here in MK Nationals back in 09.
Yeah.
Pretty massive achievement for the family.
Yeah.
And racing.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bittersweet night. There's it's somber at times, but there's a lot of excitement. I think everyone's chomping at the bit to make the most of it. But definitely a lot of memories made here. I mean, how long have you been racing at Archerfield?
I started at Archerfield in 2000, so 23 years basically. And I mean, they haven't been all full seasons. There's been bits and pieces, but a lot of them were full. But, with 2 Australian titles here at this track.
That's amazing.
It's really special.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh well, obviously it's great to have you back for the last race here. So I'm glad you could make it.
Hopefully it's not the end. Hopefully next season we'll be able to travel with 2 cars.
Yeah.
to the tracks that are holding us. So
yeah, that's it.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. What do you think it means, you know, obviously with the old Archerfield Speedway and this one now closing down as well, what do you think it means to have a local track in Brisbane maybe open back up and
I think
replace
it's very
it?
important. I
Yeah.
think it's very important. There's a lot in our class, and probably a lot of classes when I look at ours obviously a bit more closely, and I think there's a lot of competitors that just, you know, we had 10 shows a season here.
Yeah.
And that suits a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, not everyone wants to travel, not everyone can afford to travel. I
Yeah.
mean, I know we can't all the time, and not
Yeah.
everyone can race as often as what we used to run here over the season. So it's going to be missed. It's very important to have a local track.
Yeah,
Very.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's a, bittersweet memories, but thanks for sharing your time with me and good luck. I'm sure there's, you know, camaraderie, but the competitiveness never goes away. So.
I just laugh when I see him do what he does out there. I tell you, puts a smile on my face. I like that.
Oh, that's good. That's the most important thing. When it runs in the blood, it runs thick. That's for sure. Oh, thanks, guys. Have a good night. Well, this is a bit sad. Sam just had to dig it in. Last ever feature. But the good news is Nathan's qualified really, really well for this one. So he's starting out of P4. We've got obviously the Q1, 85, 76 in front of us. Let's hope we can get it. Last ever feature grid.
Man, that was a good race.
Oh my god. I nearly pissed myself. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
He did well. You know, Steph doesn't give it a credit in.
Yeah, so well.
Thank you.
So good.
Oh my
Can I put your hands together for Nathan Tomkins?
Man, now that was a race. That was by far the best race that I've had here at Archerfield, mate. That was absolutely awesome. You're my hero, Tomo. Yeah, and big thanks to John and Kathy Kelly for everything they've done over the past however many years, mate. Big thanks to you and Macca up there and as the commentators. Congratulations to Lee on winning. Big congratulations to Brycey on third. That was a really awesome battle. I'd like to thank my lovely wife for everything that she does for the team. Without her, we wouldn't be here. So big thanks to all the sponsors: Dutton One, Dutton Garage, Wicked Power, Tiles by Matt, Tough Lip Voice. Everyone else that's on the car. I'm absolutely wrapped. It's big effort tonight. We're going home to party. Good job, buddy. Well done.
I've had time to settle down, you are.
Little group hug.
Didn't you see this girl up, Renato?
She's happy.
She's happy. That's not a fucking cry. Second
We get to keep these now?
No. Oh.
Yes!
Time's up, Lee.
What's out there, Scully? Just keep going back until you hear a crunch.
That'll be your car.
No, mine's over here, it's good.
I haven't seen him drive yet.
Oh, that was awesome racing, guys.
Yeah. That's good.
There was less grip in it than what I thought was there.
Through the middle, yeah.
Oh, from the bottom.
To the top.
He only worked the high line. I so wanted to get up there, but you can't leave the bottom open.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially like when you're in that position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very. And that was only. It was luck of the draw that I got a run on you out of 2 into 3 and 4, and because it was wobbling around a bit in 3 and 4 on me, and I couldn't get a good run off. Last lap, last corner.
Well, last lap, last corner, I was going to slide it up.
Yeah.
But I'd already pushed a little bit too far and lost that grip.
Yes.
So coming off, I'm
and I got a good run. I was like, oh yes. And then by that point, I just got level with you, and I thought, because you know at Archfield where the flag is, it's not at the flag, it's after. I was hoping you were going to hit the flag and back out. That's all I said. Yeah, I'm like, I've got this. I can't believe it. I've got it.
That was so good. Yeah.
That's what this is all about.
Yeah, it was such a good night to end on, like such a good race to end on.
I was going to say we were nowhere near him, but anyway.
I'm glad he's not going to Lismore next weekend.
Yes. I was like, you're going to Lismore?
Could have went fishing this weekend. Oh, sorry.
Wait, how'd you end up?
Oh, I got off the 10.
That's good.
That's good.
That's right, from 15.
Yeah.
Righto.
It was fun.
Let's go and pack this thing up.
What was it? Last lap was his fastest by half a second.
Half a second.
Oh, wow. Then compared to the previous lap, like that was. Wow. Yeah.
My God, you nailed it. Right
Yeah, you just kept your line going really well. Yeah, fantastic.
The four laps before him, we go,
Oh, but he would have only spun out.
yeah, when you spun out, I went, no.
That was scary.
But you gained the ground, all you had to do was stick to that line, you were doing well.
I was telling these guys I physically lost. So I'm like, I just come in too hot and too low through the slick.
Yeah.
And jumped over the cushion into the marbles. And by that point, I was that far around that I lost the steering wheel.
Oh.
So I'm like,
Now I
so at that point, like I still like gently had it, and then all of a sudden I rolled out of the throttle, and then it's come back to go back up the track, and I just remember the wheel coming back because it's got an orange mark on it. I just saw the orange mark, and I was like crap. And all of a sudden, whoa! I just took off again.
See you later, Archfield. Hey?
What?
Bye, Archfield. It's been real.
It's been a real love, eh?
Good to finish it the way we did, huh?
Yeah. Very good. Well, that's the most disappointing part. That's the fastest the car's ever been.
Yeah.
Like,
It'd be nice to repeat that again. But oh well.
That's the disappointing.
We'll do it again at Lismore, huh?
Yeah, we'll go and do the track next weekend.
Well, it's a wrap.
Done and dusted.
Done and dusted. Last time ever at Archfield. Went out with a bang. A good bang.
Good bang this time.
Like we
not a
said.
bad bang. Yeah. Very mixed emotions. Bit bittersweet. We never got to the top step, but God, we tried hard to get there tonight, didn't we?
Yeah. No, it was an awesome night. It was so good. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Sorry about screaming your ear off in that feature race, but yeah, it was a very good night.
It was well
very
worth
happy.
it.
Yeah. Well, thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. We'd love to hear what you think about Archfield and, you know, some of your best memories that you've had at Archfield or watched, you know, some of the races at Archfield. Let us know what you think, and it'd be good to hear all of your stories as well. So yeah, drop a comment. We'd love to hear from you, and yeah, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you for Lismore
next weekend.
See you guys.